hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Looking for a gap. It's Allen. Powers through the defender.
Now, can y'all push to the second level?
Great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. These guys have really performed at a high level in SEC play, and the task is to try to keep this groove going.
Yeah, when you start the season like this, man, this is exactly what you drew up. Win your conference, be great in your conference, get to the conference championship. I'm not putting the cart before the horse, Palmer, but great start.
No doubt. To win the SEC is a long road. You know about that. I know about that personally. And they just got to take one game at a time. They've done an outstanding job of doing that this year.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
Yeah, and that was tough on the DB, right? He's trying to cover the receiver on a drag route, running back over the middle of the field. You're trying to avoid all the linebackers, all the congestion. He just couldn't stay with them long enough, and as a result, fresh set of downs for the offense.
He lets one fly deep. Brings it in down the left side. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. Now, Drew Allar feels as if he has unfinished business at Penn State. Tyler Warren is gone, but Allar still with a plethora of weapons at his disposal, and maybe, David, giving him a path to redemption in the college football playoff.
Yeah, and when we saw him finish, it wasn't the best, right? He made the big turnover. They had a chance to go to the national title game, but Penn State took some next steps. And
it's a seam wide open. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
The Nittany Lions have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Looking to throw, it's Allen. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. They're likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing play if you're throwing.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. The Power Cats have powered up the noise to try to help this defense on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Grab near the sticks. It's Dinkins. They got the first down and plenty more, and now set up with a 1st and goal.
You saw the tight end on a big play there in that last 3rd down. Why not go back to him again here in the red zone? With his size and his athleticism, he is a matchup nightmare down in this area of the field.
With the run on 1st and goal. And that defense just ran through that offensive front. He broke a couple of tackles, but nowhere to run.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Listen, the defense won that play. As an offense here, the key, David, you can't go back-to-back negative plays. You got to be smart with the football here. Looks like you're going to have to throw it. You just can't force it. You got to make sure you're playing with that clock in your head. You can't take a sack.
And I I think this is a situation where I spread you out. I get more speed on the field. I make the defense declare. I see what they're in, but I'm definitely throwing the football.
Oh, he a man.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Let's it fly. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Back to pass. It's Aller. It's incomplete, and the defense makes a stop and gets the football back.
Hey, you come out early in the game, you're trying to send a message to your team that you're confident, you believe in them to convert these 4th downs. You didn't get that one, but don't let it be a detriment moving forward. If you want to stay aggressive, be that way throughout the course of the game.
Quarterback making checks. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And it's going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Penn State!
And stop it. How about back-to-back weeks with pick 6s? This guy is now making plays, not just for his defense. He's scoring points, and I promise you the locker room is a lot of fun. Mr. Pick 6, he's going to get a lot of congratulations and a lot of accolades this week.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 25. They get him corralled, but not before he gets that return out to the 35. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Kansas State quick to the line.
Man, that is a big negative play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the ball.
And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. How about this defense taking one back to the house? They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
He's into the end zone for the 2, and the lead is now at 16. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Great starting point, takes it inside his own 25. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. And here comes the Kansas State offense back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Johnson looking to throw. Fires toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score.
And you could tell he thought he had his receiver down the field to make a big play. But how about the defender? Great job running with the receiver, turning his head, finding the football, knocking it away, and making sure that receiver doesn't get to make the play.
Second and 10, he'll throw again. Catch in the middle, it's Oakley. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. He wants to throw it. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
Well, there was really nowhere to go for the quarterback with that football. He's just trying to check it down to his running back, and the defense was there, and they made the play.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Offense changing the play. Wants to go up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Nice execution by this defense on 2nd and goal. And they try to throw the football. They stayed tight on him. If I'm this offense, maybe I run some crossers, a little kick route, try to get my guy open.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Johnson wants to throw it. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. Had to settle for the field goal.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. They'll go to the ground. Oh, a lot of space. Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. And a good pickup to move the chains, and the clock will expire, and that's how they'll be set up to start the 2nd quarter. First play of the period, 1st down here. Off the play fake on 1st down, to throw. He's got an open man.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you could tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down.
Yeah, I'm so impressed watching this guy run the football. And I'll tell you, I think Joe Paterno would have loved this guy in his offense, too. His teams always prided themselves on being able to run the football, right? Be more physical than the opponent. This guy has the ability to just wear defenses down. So hard to stop.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. On the run, it's Allen. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Just listen to the little apple. You can hear it all the way to the big apple
listen, the defense knew coming into this one they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
And the Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. The corners are walked up tight. Running the red zone. It's Allen. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
The give out of the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
But how fast did they get in there and make that tackle for a loss? If you blinked, you missed it. Nice job by the defense getting penetration. Everybody up near the line of scrimmage, shooting the gaps quick, getting in the backfield, getting the guy in the way.
It falls in.
That's because it's Kaytron Allen in the game and not fucking Nicholas Singleton.
For the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
On 4th down, looking to pass. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. They make the stop at the 2, but he's got enough to give them a 1st and goal.
And they must have had a play in practice that they just felt was unstoppable because they essentially just took away an automatic chip shot field goal to go for that 4th down. But because of the execution, it was just too good. They're looking now to score 6.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
There is nowhere to run and nowhere to hide.
What the fuck is that defensive tackle?
Physical ground game comes into play inside the 5-yard line, and they match the intensity. Nice job. Everybody flying around to the football, making the tackle for a loss. Nice job by this defense.
Come on, Clifford.
Quick pass on the jet motion. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately.
Boo-hoo.
If you're going to try a push pass here on 1st down by the goal line, you've really got to get great blocking. You can't allow penetration, and the offense wasn't able to do that. Look at the defense on that last play. They were able to get in the backfield. They make a tackle on a speedy wide receiver to get the TFL.
Grab behind the line. It's Ross. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. Back to throw. It's Allen. Wide out trying to get it in. Touchdown, Penn State! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Looking for the 2-point try. Trying to bully their way in. He's got the 2-point conversion, and they build on that lead. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. Running the daylight from inside his 25. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Maybe some confusion on the snap count. It's going to be a false start. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got his man.
This game is so bad sometimes.
1st down. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to to cut into this lead. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air on 1st down.
Oh, stop it. This game gay.
Release the pass, it's incomplete.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Johnson looking to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Kansas State will have to punt it away. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He gets a block. The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Gonna take a shot at this DB. He holds it in and nobody's close. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions!
It's so nice as a quarterback when it's not just your receivers that are dangerous after the catch. How about the yak ability by this tight end? He's a guy that can stretch the field. He can make DBs miss, and he's got speed. He's a generational talent. He's really helping out this offense.
Makes the grab in the end zone for the 2 as they extend the lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. Takes it inside the 25. Chance for great field position. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. He might want another play. Johnson wants to throw it. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and unfortunately, this guy's been beat like a drum. He's been hit, sacked a bunch of times already, and another hit right here. I'm literally looking at my offensive line and be like, dude, I need some more time. You got to protect me better than this. Give me a chance to complete some passes.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And this is why this
Y'all not hitting that nigga hard enough, man. Hit that nigga.
Quarterback. He's already been sacked a bunch of times. Almost got sacked right there. This guy doesn't have a chance with the way this offensive line is playing.
Takes a hit as he fires. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
Man, the defense smells blood in the water. You can tell. They are getting to this quarterback over and over and over. They've already sacked him a couple times. They're just winning up front. They almost got another sack on that last play.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. They'll start this drive from the 42. First play of the drive wants to throw.
That is so gay.
So now it's 2nd and long. To the air. It's Allard. Here's a heat. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
Well, this defense was ready for Gomez.
Man, Drew out the ass, man. I need Archie Manning.
He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time
Oh, that's Teber.
on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Turning on the Jets. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver.
I should have fucking played with BYU, man.
Not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still, just a very short gain.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's 1st down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. A shot toward the end zone. Intercepted to stop the threat.
I threw that late.
And make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half.
And you wonder if that interception.
I threw that late as shit.
Down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy. And David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy.
Going for it all. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
And it's funny, right before that play, I'm thinking to myself, I wonder if this offense is just going to play conservative here with the field position, the fact they haven't scored a ton of points so far in this game, and just run the ball and take it into halftime. No, they're being aggressive, and not just that. They're taking deep shots way down the field, but give the defense credit. They were ready for it, forcing that incompletion.
He's loose. The 40. The 20. Lights out after that.
Man, what a great way to end the 1st half. It wasn't a perfect 1st half. A lot of mistakes, still trailing by a lot. But here's the deal. Now you put yourself in a position, go make some things happen. Force some turnovers, play good in the 2nd half. Who knows what will happen?
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Johnson looking to throw. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield.
Oh, I ain't on my,
Into the end zone, and what a way
not on my football profile. That's tough.
2-point conversion, and that's how we'll go to the break. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Nittany Lions will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. On the run from inside his 25. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. Base 27 jump. Base 27 jump. They keep it on the ground to open the 3rd. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
And coming out in the second half, this offense, they needed to establish this run game. They needed to get something going. They're losing. They've got to find a way to get a flow, to get a rhythm. And so far here to start this second half, defense picking up where it left off.
Back to pass. Pressure coming. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Not a lot of good things happen when your quarterback gets hurried. When you speed up that processor just a little bit, make him a little bit uncomfortable. The defense doing a little bit of that. I need a little bit more protection from this offensive line.
Making side adjustments here. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Rides the back on the option, the give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They get him stopped after a gain of 4 out to the 28.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
QBs and receivers on 3rd down, everything has to happen just a split second sooner. You're expecting pressure, the quarterback gets hit, just not on the same page with his target.
The Nittany Lions will line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Gonna run it. It's Edwards.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, hitting their guys, holding their gaps, running to the football, nowhere to go.
And the Wildcats trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. He wants to change this route. Johnson wants to throw it. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Penn State! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
I'll tell you what, as a DB, you're lucky if you get one pick 6 in your entire football life. This guy had one last game. He's got one this game. Quarterbacks are going to stop throwing his way.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the point after is good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Rice is going to enjoy the trip back to Houston after a rock-solid performance. and you take care of business on the road, and you stack wins there at home, and suddenly it's quite the resume. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update.
Yeah, I got time. I'm finishing the game.
Single back formation, and they give it to him. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. And the Wildcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Johnson looking to throw. Showing the arm strength to the left. He's got it for a big play. Here he goes. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Wildcats!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point is good. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out. It's Saunders. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks it.
They got you a lineman.
Down to the end zone.
I don't even know what that is. I ain't been on that bitch today.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Duh. That ain't your first LTD, is it? Nigga, LTDs always get sold for coins. You can always sell them for coins.
Time and comes out throwing. Got his man downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
To be honest, I think the quarterback was a little bit surprised himself at the play call that came in that time.
Yeah, you keep him. Unless he going for way more than the 350K minimum.
He got it. The Nittany Lions have put themselves in dire straits after that last play at 2nd and a mile. Scanning the field, it's Aller. He lost one down the sideline. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Well, you knew you were going to see this game throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite.
Find you another receiver. Find you another wide receiver 3 on there. And go like that.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down.
I go everywhere. With my dog. Ooh, Johnny Test. Bro, advance with both hands. It don't matter, right or left.
The Nittany Lions decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They boot it away on 4th down. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at
Yeah.
the 20.
But if you can find another receiver that do the same shit as him, like close. Yeah, but if you find another receiver that's close to him, 88 speed ain't that crazy right now, where it's like
Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
387 speed receivers still do the same shit as one like 88, kinda. Right, but can Avery Johnson get injured, bro? This nigga is the toughest quarterback ever.
That was a big objective for this defense coming into the game. Talking to coaches, we want to keep him in the pocket. We don't want to.
I think I've sacked this nigga 10 times this game, bro.
Elusive, can make big plays. Nice job by the defense keeping him in the pocket and getting the sack.
The Wildcats now with a long
I need to get out this game now, bro.
first down.
Fuck.
It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. And he was
He's
hit
still
with
not
it.
injured.
He was
Jesus Christ.
and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now through the play caller, certainly through the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Makes the catch. It's Edwards. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds.
I'll tell you, you cannot
Chill, chill,
get
chill,
upset
chill,
now
chill,
because
chill,
of
chill.
who's playing quarterback. When this guy's in the game, it's never over. Yeah, they're trailing here in the fourth quarter, but this dude can put up points quickly.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
How much is Moss going for?
The experience on offense was a big reason why the head coach felt confident going for it there on fourth down. He says a lot of guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've been in these big game moments before. Ice in their veins. And you saw it there on that completion to keep the sticks moving.
Sends it downfield. And it slips through his fingers. Incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
And it's just been frustrating to watch the inconsistency.
Yeah, but
this guy keeps
he ain't had 3 all day, has he?
to stay in rhythm in an offense. He's
Right, bro. That's what I'm saying.
at a moment and he threw a
Did you understand what I was saying earlier?
consistency, more
Okay.
finding the open
Yeah, I'm not cutting my shit on until I got 3 people to just go in there, like, cause I ain't finna fuck up my average.
Find his man. It's incomplete.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down by so much here in the fourth.
A strike downfield. Turning it on. Touchdown, Kansas State. And what?
is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has
5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Caught over the middle. It's Singleton. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Quick pass on the fly motion. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Pena. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
football game with a lead, get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
Lots of running room. There he goes. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point in the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! And they take it in for 6 more points. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
Very efficient 5-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here's the return from inside the 25. Needed just a little more help.
Oh my! Oh, it's Rush. I forgot it's Rush. On cut is Rush. I forgot. I gotta get on there.
They'll get this drive started from
It's Rush, better packs. This is better to buy packs then. Same shit come out on. Same shit come out of the packs. It's just better. It's just better to buy them. Better odds.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection.
You still throw.
Catch in the middle. It's over. Running wide open down the
This nigga still threw the ball, bruh. That is crazy.
Wildcats. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
And you can tell he trusts his big tight end. Airing the football way down the field. Treat him like a wide receiver because you know he's going to go up, make the big play, get you in the end zone, score a touchdown.
Right now, like I hate when shit is my fault. Like.
And now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Moves away as he feels pressure. And the defense gets to him and snuffs out the 2, and they will draw no closer here.
Yeah, baby, we coming again.
They're set to kick it off, and you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Dropping back, it's Aller. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback running on the draw. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a 1st down at the 38.
Okay, ready?
So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one.
Get set.
The pull and throw off the RPO.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. If they can move that thing 1 yard here, that'll probably wrap this baby up. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. The Power Cats have powered up the noise to try to help this defense on third down. Fights on. Oh, he's got some space. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
Wide open spaces. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Touchdown, Penn State! And the punishment has been extended. They can now exhale just a little bit with that lead, and they are close to a victory here in the 8th week of the season.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Grabs it inside his 25, and here he comes. Nice return there, and he'll be dragged down at the 34. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Johnson looking to throw. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down.
Let's go!
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Pulls it in. It's Edwards. There he goes. It's a seam wide open. He goes out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, but it might be too little too late.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you work in the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game today.
Second down, they'll go to the air. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode. And what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback. And you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got it in the middle. It's Oakley. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Kansas State.
And that's what I think makes this tight end so dynamic. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. There's so many tight ends out there that are just possession guys, and they usually go down right after they catch the ball. This guy has the ability to, with his speed, to make people miss, and he showed it to you right there on that touchdown catch.
Looking to throw. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a 2-point conversion. The interception was just gravy.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. off the play fake on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. And here we go. Final play of the game right here.
Here we go.
To the air. It's Aller. Here comes the heat. He'll go down in a bit of an unusual way to bring this game to a close. They get the W, and with that being win number 6, looks as if they're going bowling, guys.
And that's a good moment for this squad, right? Like, you start every season, you have big goals, and it usually starts with your conference championship and winning a national championship, maybe going to the playoffs. Everybody has different goals, but getting to a bowl is always sweet, and this team's eligible now.
I know the coaches are really happy about this, the AD and the fans, because they know what it means for the program, right? You're going to get those 15 extra practices at the end of the year to help develop young talent, looking ahead to next season. But that's next season. There's still a lot of football left to go this year. Let's just see how good of a bowl game they can get to.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been